What is a woman? What is a woman is the question.
I'm not sure I understand the question here.
Well, that.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to say that a woman like me is an adult human female, that men can't become women. You guys are the party of violence, and you're the party erasing women. You don't respect us. You're a bigot. You're a misogynist. You're a sexist. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Congresswoman,
Good lady,
thank
Mr. Chairman, I will ask
Mr.
unanimous consent.
Ocasio-Cortez.
Chairman, welcome to the unofficial 2028 Democrat presidential primary right here on stage at the Oversight Committee. Governor Newsom must be seething. The three of you beat him to the stage, but he's a little busy right now defending illegals and defending Antifa, torching what is left of Los Angeles.
Let's go to what's happening in Los Angeles. It's now spread to other areas. We know there are protests in New York and Chicago. The Marines now, not just the National Guard, are on the ground in Los Angeles. Newsom says Trump isn't opposed to lawlessness and violence as long as it serves him. We expect, and that's certainly the rumour, that Newsom may run as a Democrat, certainly at the next presidential election. Have a listen to his comments.
Authoritarian regimes begin by targeting people who are least able to defend themselves, but they do not stop there.
All right, how's this going to play out?
Well, I think it suits both Trump and Newsom, really. In American politics, you win by energising your base, and it energises the base of both Donald Trump and Gavin Newsom. I think they've both behaved pretty poorly. Trump is right to try to deport illegal immigrants. He said he was going to do that. He never deported as many as Barack Obama. In the year 2010, Obama deported 400,000 illegal immigrants, majority of whom were not criminals. They didn't have any extra criminal records. Newsom says it's shocking that Trump is not only deporting criminals, but he's deporting seamstresses and mechanics and so on. But the thing is, if you are in America illegally, you are subject to deportation. And the Americans have gone through having amnesty after amnesty after amnesty, saying, all right, we'll accept everyone who's here already, but anyone who arrives from tomorrow onwards illegally will get deported. And then the courts and the sanctuary cities and the uncooperative democratic city and state administrations make it impossible to deport people. This is a big crisis right throughout Western politics. Trump, I think, is perfectly legitimate and perfectly right to try to deport people. I don't know what the point of deploying 300 Marines was, and all the violence that we're seeing on the streets of America in the last couple of days is not between Trump's National Guardsmen and demonstrators, it's between city police forces trying to protect their neighbourhoods and trying to prevent crime. It's the city police force of Los Angeles, subject to the authority of the mayor, which is policing these downtown demonstrations. The same in Chicago, the same in New York. But I think both sides of politics are behaving pretty despicably, and both sides of politics have so demonised each other that they get their supporters to think not that they're merely having a disagreement, but that they are locked in a mortal struggle between good and evil. And it's dangerous and destructive, but I mean, America has seen a lot worse and got through a lot worse. I just don't know that either Trump or Newsom will have an incentive genuinely to calm things down. Trump by saying, well, look, let's just go easy for a week or two, or Newsom by saying, we stand 100% in favour of law enforcement and against violent demonstrations, and we will enforce, you know, all the laws that are legitimate laws of this country.
Yeah, I feel like we watched this movie before with Black Lives Matter. You know, one rule for the left and another rule for people, lawful people on the right. And I do think governments have got to maintain their borders, because if you don't maintain your borders, you are not sovereign. And if you're not sovereign, you're not a country. We'll leave it there, Greg. We'll catch up again next week.